Can the Barbs really save their queen from Diddy's drama? Because tell me why the streets are now buzzing with rumors that Nicki Minaj got passed around like a blunt at Diddy's infamous freak-offs. Every day it's a new hot mess, but this one isn't just coming from the usual gossip mills. Jaguar Wright, who's known to spill some truths, is the one behind this claim. Now, isn't it odd? Nicki, who's been regarded as one of the most influential rappers of our time, credited with the resurgence of female rap in the mainstream, and even one of the world's best-selling music artists with over 100 million records sold, is suddenly being tied to Diddy as if her success was all thanks to him? It just doesn't sit right. The streets have also been doing some deep digging, looking into Nicki's relationships with certain people connected to Diddy. Meek Mill, for example, has allegedly been involved with Diddy. Then there's Lil Wayne, who has been linked to Diddy through collaborations and social connections, though the extent of their relationship is still unclear.
Diddy blog, Diddy blog, Diddy blog. What's up? As you can see, most definitely, I am here with the youngest, greatest rapper in the game.
Now, we know Nicki Minaj was signed to Lil Wayne's label Young Money Entertainment, and the two were often referred to as the king and queen of Young Money. There's even a video circulating where Nicki addresses Wayne as king. And he playfully responds by saying that if he truly were the king and she was the queen, he'd be hitting her coochie honey. This playful banter has led some fans to re-examine that video, questioning the true nature of Nicki and Lil Wayne's relationship. Were they just label mates with undeniable chemistry, or was there something more going on behind the scenes?
Because we know that you're the king and you're the president. I mean, I ain't gonna talk to the king like I talk to the prince. Get it?
I don't know nothing about all that.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know where y'all going with all that, because if you was the real queen, I was the real king.
Oh, you know what?
Off camera, no off record, I'll be hitting that.
There's also Drake, whose relationship with Diddy has been kind of weird over the years. They even had a public altercation at a Miami nightclub back in 2014, where Diddy reportedly slapped Drake. Diddy was out there saying, "I gave to this ninja and this ninja stole from us." This incident had people wondering about Drake's connections, not just with Diddy, but also with Nicki Minaj. Rumors about a romantic relationship between Drake and Nicki got so intense that Nicki addressed it in her song Only, which featured Wayne, Drake, and Chris Brown. She famously rapped, "I never effed Wayne, I never effed Drake on my life, man. For F's sake, if I did, I'd Minaj with him and let him eat my A like a cupcake." And we all remember how Drake also mentioned it in his verse, saying, "I never effed a Nicki cause she got a man, but when that's over, I'm first in line." Even though they tried to clear the air, the rumors lingered, especially since Nicki dated Nas. Though there hasn't been any serious connection between Nas and Diddy apart from their hit Hate Me Now. And let's not forget Chris Brown, who was also close to Nicki for a while, even posting about her contribution to his album after she gave him a killer verse. It's funny how folks are now linking Chris Brown's relationship with Nicki to Diddy. They're even bringing up when Chris roughed up Rihanna, pointing out that it was at Diddy's Miami house where the two reconciled over a weekend. And considering the reputation of Diddy's infamous house parties, people are raising eyebrows. However, given the circumstantial nature of these claims, it's crucial to approach this information with some skepticism. Despite that, Jaguar Wright is out here stirring the pot, claiming that Diddy sold a tape of Nicki Minaj on the dark web.
Freak-off tape that just got sold on the dark net, which I know because I monitor, went for $500 million. It had multiple stars in it. Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, Drake.
Jaguar Wright also made a bold statement, highlighting Diddy's past role as Nicki Minaj's manager and claiming that he allegedly tried to make her one of his freak-off girls. This adds another layer to the swirling rumors, with Wright suggesting that Diddy's influence over Nicki during their professional relationship might have gone beyond just business.
Forgetting that Onika's personal manager and mentor is Diddy. People keep forgetting that he created Onika to replace Little Kim so he didn't have to be forced with facing Biggie's legacy all the time because he knew what he had stolen.
When it comes to Jaguar Wright, it's worth noting that she rarely shows any receipts to back up her claims, but she sure talks like she has them. And somehow, despite the lack of hard evidence, a lot of the things she says tend to end up being true, which is why people can't help but pay attention to her accusations.
The first time you heard me say that Sean Combs was a trafficker, and you said I was a liar because I was jealous, because I wasn't his girlfriend, because I wasn't successful in the music industry, because I didn't have a hit record, because I didn't live in a mansion, because I didn't have diamonds. You said all of these things about me.
But baby, it didn't stop there. People started reflecting on some of Nicki's old posts and interviews where she talked about down low DL guys. At the time, nobody really understood who she was referring to, but now folks are speculating that she was talking about Meek Mill. She wasn't being direct back then, but looking back, it's all starting to make sense. Do I all remember that radio interview she did where she hinted at this?
Money can't, and a lot of, I ain't gonna say no names, but a lot of these people that y'all want me to be with be fake on the low gay, be mentally and physically and verbally, be having disorders.
And it didn't stop there, because Nicki also brought this up in conversations about Soulja Boy. We just didn't catch her drift back then, but now it seems like she might have been hinting at something deeper regarding these DL rumors. The connections are becoming clearer as people revisit her past comments.
He's a f***ing Fruit Loop. He Diddy fried.
This is Philly.
He's a deep fried period. He Diddy fried. He Diddy fried. He the Diddy do our bop. Fuck Meek. Real rap.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was him. Nicki put that out there. That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas. She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek.
Oh.
She just wasn't gonna tell nobody it was Diddy. But now that Diddy out there, why not?
So then who's the guy who's claiming he recorded it?
Some users have recently revisited that video to catch Nicki's drift, like this one user who pointed out that now everyone clearly knows who she was talking about, right? But then you still have those folks, including the Barbs, who refuse to let their queen down no matter the circumstances. They're saying that Nicki could never be involved in that kind of mess. Honestly, I can see where they're coming from. It feels like the internet wants to connect every celebrity to Diddy just to try and cancel them. Now, they're claiming that if Nicki were involved in such debauchery, she would have brought home a Grammy. Despite changing the game for years, she was deprived of that recognition.
In the industry.
Oh no, Queen. We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no. We don't know about that.
Cause I do.